Chat. I broke it. Hello. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday. Ow. 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 Ah! Welcome. 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 Welcome, everybody. I might have broke the stream intro. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did. I went downstairs to grab a very special box. Ready to start the stream, and yeah, I come back to you lot telling me that I've broken it, which is not ideal. But I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Aaron, BZ, Rainbow, Beans Racing, Toast Sam. Welcome. How did I like the SF24? We did a live stream this morning of the SF24. I like it. I think it's a good car. I don't think it's a championship winner, of course, but I like the design. But yeah, we've obviously got 60, 61, 62, a lot of laps tonight around the Singapore Grand Prix circuit, which I am looking forward to. But I've left all the mods on. Oh no, chat, we're Lamborghini Williams tonight, apparently. This has not been a well-coordinated stream. Oopsie daisy. Welcome in, Mitch. Hope you know well, mate. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you a very, very cool box that arrived earlier on today. Now, normally, I would do this probably a little bit later on in the stream. But for those of you that don't know, my room gets, like, ridiculously warm. Like, I mean ridiculously warm. So, I'm going to have to do this first of all. Like, even in the middle of winter, this room will still quite easily get up towards, like, 25, 30 degrees. And obviously, cold food, 30-degree heat does not bode very well. Now, obviously, some of you as well. Let me just do this quickly before we get into it. I'm just gonna double check a couple of things. Yeah, what's it doing? I'm breaking everything, chat. I'm breaking everything. Let me just have a look. Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine, we're good. Glad welcome in, mate. Hope you don't mind. But yeah, like I said, obviously, we did some ordering of some HelloFresh last week, and I did have to amend a couple of the things that were on that order because, well, I think my family and HelloFresh were not too confident in the idea that I ordered about, because apparently you lot want me dead. So I had about 16 bottles of wine on that order. It's 62 laps now, is it right? Okay, but if I go like that quickly, chat. It's a rather mahoosive box. I'm probably about to break everything even more. I go like that and just I talk back up. The food has arrived though. I hope I complete this race. So I'm gonna have to. This is not going to go particularly well. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Right, I'm genuinely not strong enough to just pick that up like that. Reese's Pieces, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. You get to admire my legs just for a second longer, chap. Ow. Right. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's try and lift it in with me. Legs 212 is back, baby. Right. I don't recommend too often. Hello. Combining. This is genuinely not alright. What I'm gonna have to do. Chat. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. What am I doing? Right. Sorry that you've just got a face full of that at the moment. Right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What I can do. Hi. We're a little bit further away from the microphone now. But this is what you get in the box. Right, this is what. So it's quite a big box. I will admit that. That's actually made me run out of breath, man. I am unhealthy, chap. It must be said, which is a good thing that HelloFresh have come in for me, because they have certainly made eating healthier an easier option for me. I've been cooking a lot of this stuff recently, and I intend on cooking more of it. I think it was one of the pasta dishes a couple of nights ago that arrived in one of the other boxes. So, what do you get in a box? You get Stacey Solomon, apparently. If she comes in the box, it's always good. Fantastic. You also, of course, get your recipe cards. Bradson, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, mate. I appreciate it. So, what have we got this week? So, like I said, I had to change it up slightly. So, we've got Chipotle pasta. Chipotle chicken soup even, I should say. That one is very nice. Chipotle sweet corn and black bean, which is another one that I've had before. That is very, very nice. Chicken in creamy peppercorn sauce. If you're feeling a little bit bougie and you fancy some of that. And creamy Cajun chicken pasta. You might be noticing there's a bit of a theme going on. I'm a fan of chicken, but it is one of the healthier meats. To keep up with that, red wine and chicken as well. And then we have got sticky honey pork rice bowl. So that one actually hasn't got chicken in it. So those are the 6 we ordered this week. So you get all the recipes for them. And so I know some of you were kind of asking about, how does it all get delivered? I've got something else. I've got a little Hobnobs flapjack thing. I wasn't expecting that. That's quite cool. Fantastic, I suppose. But yeah, some of you obviously were kind of asking, how does it kind of arrive? And this is how. So basically, what you do is you get a little bag with a number on it, which of course correlates to a number on your recipe card. And just in there, I'm going to be careful. I don't know which one. So this is the sticky honey pork rice bowl that we're going to just quickly try and not destroy. We did put, I think, a couple of the things through toast, but I must admit, yeah, quite a few were amended. This is what Fat 2 and 2 does. Right, so, and then it kind of obviously all just so stuff like that obviously just gets bagged as you would hope it would. You get obviously the correct amount of portions as well, which is always nice. So it's not like, oh, you've got to weigh out this or weigh out that. And people were asking about sauces as well. So they just come in little sachets like that. It is very well done. Everything's kind of all packed properly, and even a lime, chat. Even you get a lime. The date night food got eaten on Monday night, last night even, I should say. But technically date night food got eaten last weekend, because it was date weekend, I suppose. So, and I know obviously as well, some of you were kind of asking, how does it work in terms of, obviously it gets delivered to your house. What do you do if you're not there? It will get left at your house. It does come packed in with insulation as well. So obviously it makes it, it's not that you suddenly then got to worry that your delivery arrived at your house at 1:30 this afternoon and you don't get home till 5 o'clock. So it is very well worth it in that regard. And obviously, as we've mentioned, time and time again, obviously your first box as well. If you've got a family of 4 and you want to have it 5 meals in a week, with our offer code, of course, that links are pinned in chat and everything like that, you can get meals for less than £1 per person, which is obviously cost of living crisis here in the UK at the moment. It is well worth it. I would highly recommend. It's much better quality than any meal you'd get at. I think we worked out at 91 pence per person, which is much better than you'd get sensibly at this moment in the UK. But I'm gonna have to be very, very careful with this. I'm gonna try and take it back downstairs quickly then, chat. I might actually try the hobnob thing right now. I know it's not technically sort of a Hello Fresh as such. But that is quite cool. Maybe we'll reward ourselves with that after going to qualifying. So yeah, we might try that a bit later on. If I get pole position, we'll reward ourselves with that one. But yeah, let me quickly then, chat, go take this back downstairs, and we will fire up. I've just realised my top of my head is out of shot. I'm gonna have to try and get my seat all back in and everything like that. But we'll fire up, and we'll get cooking then, ready for Singapore. Is there anything Singapore themed in here? I don't think there is. That's a bit of a shame, but that could have been a even more fantastic segue than what I think I've already managed. It's managed slim 2 and 2 in a few months if you continue. Exactly. We're gonna go on a slimming journey, you and I together, chat, because I do genuinely. I mean, this has already helped. So when I started, the start of this year, I was, I believe, 78 kilos, which 6 foot isn't bad, but I since obviously using this, I have genuinely actually lost a little bit of weight as well, which is good, because although yeah, don't get me wrong, I wasn't worried that I was fat or anything like that. You know, I was definitely putting on weight, and of course, you know, working from home and everything like that, it does make it more difficult to get all the exercise you need. This is not the way I would recommend doing this, by the way, chat. It is currently, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it still. It's on my head. Ah! Oh! Lord, I'm going to take you light out. Oh, no. Right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Whoever just said "gat" in the chat, I think I might have to ban you. That is disgusting. Right. Let me go take this back downstairs. Like I said, I would quite happily normally leave something like this up here, but I am slightly concerned of just how warm this room will get. It will test the insulation to the max, and then we'll dive in. Singapore Grand Prix time, ladies and gents. This is going to be a really difficult race. Oh, I've got no strength. They always say you should lift from your back, isn't it, in a jerking, twisting motion. Ugh. 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 Ow. Lift with your bag. What is bro smoking? This suddenly feels very odd. I mean, look at this. I can literally drive like a pimp or something. Let's go like that. Wallop. Singapore Grand Prix time, ladies and gents. Is that comfy? I can't remember where I sat now. Pimp 212. We have too many 212 names. I'm getting more and more alarmed by the day. Right, I gotta make sure I don't press any buttons on my microphone as well, because I often do that. Can't believe we got a little flapjack in there though. That's pretty cool. When is the Moser sponsorship? They're on a streak. Exclamation mark Moser, Gwads. I do already work with Moser. I would recommend. I believe exclamation mark Moser works. There you go. Exclamation mark Moser works. Robin, thank you for the subscription, mate. I appreciate it. I work with Moser. I work with Fanatec, and of course, I work with my boys down at IEMB, and also, obviously, HelloFresh as well. Thank you for the thank you for the tier 1 sub, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. No, so I work. So basically, I made a conscious choice of obviously we're going to get into a bit of an explainer then before we dive in properly. So I made a conscious choice a while ago, obviously, because I record still on PC and Xbox and PlayStation still. Fanatec at the moment is unfortunately still the only wheels soon. I have actually got an R9, and it's a fantastic wheel. Of course, the only problem I have is I can't use a Moser on Xbox or PlayStation. So I have affiliate links with either website, and obviously you can use whichever one you want to. But if I was just on PC, I would probably say that Moser is the way to go. But obviously, if you're on Xbox or PlayStation still, then obviously you've got to use the Fanatec stuff. So yeah, there you go. There's the IMB Raceware link as well. Obviously, just make sure that you copy the entire link over. It's got to have the AFF equals 43 at the end. Yeah, no, so the R9 is definitely a better wheel than the CS. So this is a CSL DD with 8 Newton meters. And I would say the Moser R9 is a better package, obviously, if you're only on PC. Where is your Fanatec link? Exclamation mark wheel, I believe, Caleb. You will get my link to them as well. Daytona 500 tonight. We're looking forward to it. But of course, yeah, Gwats, if obviously you do want to purchase anything from Moser, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. As I'm sure a fellow content creator as like yourself also knows, Moser commission is pretty tasty. Is all I'm gonna say. So it would be appreciated, mate. But yeah, we pretty much got every link I have in chat. Daytona 500 is tomorrow night. And yeah, all the links are on my YouTube videos as well. So yeah. Hey, no worries, mate. No worries. Right, let's roll the intro then. Ready for the Singapore Grand Prix. So we can we might actually get into some racing tonight, chat. The car has disappeared because mods. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome back to round 16 of the F1 23 Williams Road to Glory. Yes, this weekend we return to the all-new and improved Singapore Grand Prix. 62 laps ahead of us. Apparently tonight things are going to get very, very interesting, but we do come with exciting news. This week we are Williams Lamborghini. Because I forgot to remove the mods from our My Team career mode. So we've got a slightly different look on the Williams team this weekend. I thought I'd just clear that up before we get into it as well then. But in terms of performance, we're waiting on a couple more upgrades. We've got like 2,000 R&D at the moment that I'm certainly going to try and spend. However, haven't actually got many more upgrades we can do with the car either. So we're pretty much there with everything we can do on the car at the moment. Get yourself subscribed if you're new around here. Make sure you leave a like as well. And yeah, let's do this thing. Hello, future people. Wonderful, wonderful. Right, I'm feeling, chat, this one might actually be a decent race for us. Although I said that last week and then Monza was a disaster. Are the driver transfers that you modded in the game now? No. So, driver transfers modding works differently, Toast, is you only assign them to one save. They're fine. Otherwise, I'd have to remod them every time over, and ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, why is it wet in qualifying? Oh, we're getting 2021 vibes. 2021 vibe? 2022 vibes. What is that weather? It gets wet and then it dries up again. £5 a pound. £5 a pound. Ethan, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. Hope we're having a good one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Did I get the R&D? I believe I did. So yeah, if you missed out last week's stream from Monza, our engine went bang. It was not fun. It was a pretty just diabolical race in every regard. Do you have the one mod from Race Department for the driver switches? Because I saw one and I need it, but I'm not sure if it works well. I've got one from Race Department. Although, actually, I got it from Gary because the race department ones always get removed really quickly. So the one I use, I think, is by someone called, like, Lua. But I don't know for sure. Still cannot find your gloves. Let me just find the link quickly for you, Mitch. They're definitely on there. Unless IMB have got rid of it, which I would be sad.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
So if you head on to IMB, and then you go to Collections, this will be where we find out I'm not on there anymore. If you go to Partner Collections, you should then see Matt212, and then you go straight in, bang, there you go. And then you click on the gloves, you add to cart, and you go from there. They are definitely on there, Mitch. So yeah, go into Collections, and they should appear if you scroll down. Right, imagine this was the moment you realised it was removed. Yeah, no, so I think, Gwats, and obviously I don't know for sure, so I've got two theorems as to why. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with the wheel, to be fair, that's a bit odd. I got two theorems as to why all of the mods on Race Department get removed. One, EA and coders don't like it because it involves a cheat engine. You know, it's not just a skin change. You do have to have a cheat engine installed. Yes, I am now Thomas Ronhart, apparently. Two, one certain big creator, my other theory is, pays people to get them taken down, so only he has access to them. But Gary managed to swoop one in and has got it downloaded for me, so it's all good. Yeah, I think we all know who it could be. Because, of course, if my game's different to everyone else's, then people will watch my videos. But yeah, luckily Gary's a good egg and managed to poach it for me. Right, so here then we're going to need all the downforce in the world. Singapore can be quite an odd little track now on this game. Is it the Name Stealer? No, it's not the Name Stealer. Don't worry, he has nothing to do with that. I hope. Maybe he does, who knows. Steals everything else I've ever wanted. No, I'm joking. Exactly, he was the only person that was able to do it over and over. And no one else had access to the mods. But yeah, Gary managed to sneak one to me.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Right, so chat, the way we're going to skew this then is Lamborghini have done a one-off partnership for this night race. That's what we're saying, until I inevitably forget to get rid of it soon. I don't have a rig or a wheel, I just use a controller. Would you recommend using gloves? Probably not, to be completely honest, Mitch. Like, controllers do not need gloves.
DRS zone coming up, get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
I wouldn't even recommend gloves for someone on a Thrustmaster or a Logitech either. But if you move up to like your Moses, your Fanatechs, that kind of thing, then I would recommend them. Ugh. So one thing I do now like about Singapore is that there's not really anywhere, I'd say, apart from this corner, can't really do track limits in most places. Oh, I can hit that wall though, apparently. I get very sweaty hands doing long races. Well, maybe it'll work for you. I mean, not being biased or anything, but I think they're pretty damn sexy gloves to have anyway. Just my personal opinion. Exactly. Wear them out, just out the house, around. Oh no. That's the one I was worried about. This happens a lot in videos, chat. My microphone just falls over, and I don't know why. Like, I can't screw it in any tighter or anything like that, I don't think. Like, it just falls over. It's very annoying. Like, trying to get it in the right position that it doesn't hit my arm or anything. Driving to work, wear your gloves. It's a fantastic idea. Yeah, I didn't like the old version of Singapore, to be honest. And they pretty much did remove the bit that made me hate the track. But that was also because the AI were annoyingly OP around it in the last couple of years. So I welcome the new Singapore venue with open arms. And in the races I have done on it, I do love it. Struggling a little bit with the rear as well. Yeah, so what they did, BZ, was it's ripped from your YouTube description. Oh yeah, Lewis's 2018 lap round here was mental. Like, in another world kind of mental. The problem I have though still is it feels like there's some corners here where you simply cannot get purple. Oh, and I'm going to hit the wing more there. Yeah, Gary preferred the old version of Singapore, but that's probably because it had more left turns in it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get purple though, which is a shame. How recently did you get into Formula 1, Quads? Like, maybe I'm just old, but I've watched every single Singapore Grand Prix. Gary is Canadian, but he's basically a redneck. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the target there we wanted. When did you get into Formula 1, Quads? Right, what practice program's next? Race strat we'll go into. Your first full season was 2022. Bro! Fair play. New to the game.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please.
I think this is the wild thing, obviously, now with F1 content creators, is, of course, for so long, I mean, this is obviously when I was, you know, pretty much minuscule inside the space, but for so long it was basically people that had obviously been watching the sport for years. But now it's kind of like, obviously, you get a few people that came in quite recently. It's wild. Absolutely wild. I mean, say, I've got no problem with, obviously, you know, it's when people go, oh, well, new fans ruin the sport. No. Who cares? Toxic fans ruin a sport. Some of those are new, some of those are old. Some of the most toxic fans of Formula 1 I've ever known are Ferrari fans that have been watching it for 15 years. That corner is the one that's going to be the bane of my existence tonight. Both on entry and on exit, apparently. Ah, and that corner, apparently. That is a shame. Well, it's practice, we'll allow ourselves. Exactly, new fans grow the sport. Like, if it wasn't for Drive to Survive, I can quite happily admit that I probably would not yet be a full-time F1 content creator. Maybe I would have given it up, who knows? But like, that combination of Drive to Survive and then 2021 basically leapfrogged, you know, my entire kind of career, if you will. Give you a little shot of interaction. Do 10 time trial tracks of your choice for realistic performance in an interval lap. Viewers fans post their own time to Discord. Person closest to your time gets a 1v1. That would be wild. I mean, to be fair, like, 2021 was... I mean, it's like I said, I got into it in 2000... Well, I started watching it in 2007 with my dad. Which, of course, was another fantastic year to get hooked to Formula 1. But 2021 was absolutely, you know, for so many people, was a year to get hooked to it. Because I think always the thing as well, of course, is, you know, people that weren't interested, it was just, oh, well, Hamilton wins every year and Mercedes win. There was a lot more nuance to that, sort of in the first half of the turbo hybrid era. But I think kind of that whole idea that it was two teams properly going for it. And the fact that, unlike the Ferrari years as well, where they got up against Merc, how it actually dragged out to the bitter end. I think, obviously, again, as I mentioned many a time, it was obviously just the way the finale ended in 2021. Really did spoil what was a ridiculous season. This is what I'm hoping, that obviously 2024 is a much better year. You know, because it kind of felt like, obviously, Formula 1 gained so much momentum in 2021. Obviously had the new regs that kind of carried it through 2022. And then 2023, just so many people left the sport. People just were not interested anymore. Oh. Ah, yeah, I knew Toast would come in with that. I must admit, though, now getting this Williams a bit more dialed in, doesn't actually feel that bad. It doesn't feel great on the hard tyres, but that's to be expected. I just don't really use them here. Yeah, they say, I remember speaking to one of my mates after I think it was Austria 18, and just being like, I do not see a way Lewis wins this championship. Vettel had like a 50-point lead, and Merca just had a double DNF. And I was like, there's no way. And then obviously just the Ferrari absolute meltdown back-to-back years was insane to witness. And here I am now, 1 year out from having to be a Ferrari fan. Toast, you are always predictable. I can't see a way in which 2024 is a worse season than 2023. I'm already a Ferrari fan. Even if you say you're not a Ferrari fan, you're a Ferrari fan. So tomorrow night then, chat, we've got a late night stream. We're going to be starting at probably about 8:30 in the UK, so an hour later than we currently are now. And we're going to be doing the Daytona 500 over on iRacing. So it's a 200-mile race on a big circle, which some of you might have tuned into last year. It was an absolute laugh. I think we're going to hopefully have about 5 or 6 of us doing it, just in Discord together. So we'll wait and see how it goes. I got my boy Eugene. It's going to be good to speak to him again. And then not this weekend, but next weekend, we got the Daytona, sorry, not Daytona, Bathurst 12 Hour as well, which I'm also going to be streaming, which again should be good fun. Right, well this practice program then is going to be done and dusted, nice and simple. 31.7 there in the end. Which race you got about? What? I think F1 should bring back the Indian GP. I mean, it'd be good. It was a good track. I think Buddha would work now with the modern cars as well. There's only one class for Daytona. What? Are you thinking of like the 24 or something? Because the only class of car for the Daytona 500 is NASCAR. America. What car are we running at Bathurst? So for me, it's a toss-up between the Merc and the BMW, probably.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
So everyone is rocking their special liveries this weekend, chat, with the exception of Ferrari, because for whatever reason, whatever mod I put on the Ferrari livery, it doesn't load. But can we try and get another purple score? I have to channel my best Lewis Hamilton from 2018. Come on, Perez, move out of the way, please. Please, Checo. Checo, come on, man. Move. What's he doing? Can only push him so much. Oh, great. I love this. Yep. Oh, no.
Okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
How has he not lost a wheel in that? Right, there we go. We'll make it that time. I mean, Checo, you could have made that much easier for the both of us. Definitely not going to get the target now either, am I? That's a shame. Yeah, no, we did the Daytona 24 a few weeks ago. I want to do more of the NASCAR Cup Series, chat. Like, I know I did some of it back when I first started streaming last year. But ultimately, unless I did, like, the other series, the Open Setup one, which then clashes with the 2-2 Racing League, I just simply don't have the time at the moment, because obviously Wednesday nights are normally reserved for last 2-1-2. Right, yeah, I mean, to be fair, we weren't a million miles off if we didn't have Checo blocking
You might
me.
want to give it another go.
Yeah, I must admit, a lot of the iRacing, the big events, the longer races are good fun. Like, I'm hoping that I can do some of the Merc AMG Challenge again this year, which should be good fun. The one win at, I think, was it Hampshire or something like that? New Hampshire Motor Speedway was bizarre. Because I basically spent the full 30 minutes in practice binning it. And then won the race. How do you find these races are actually racing? They're all on iRacing quads. They're set up for you. It's just built into iRacing. It's fantastic. I mean, we got a fair bit of R&D there. I don't think we can be too gutted with that. What dogs has she got, Sam? Are they cute?
The session has drawn to a close, so let's
Okay.
review our top three.
Okay, Albon.
Mr. Monaco,
Albon
Lewis
cooking.
Hamilton. And if today's practice
We love it,
is
we love it.
anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Well, there we go then. It's Mercedes versus Williams this weekend. So what you have to do, Gwatz, is set up a team. And then you have to sign up the team to the race. So you need a team of, like, obviously for a 24-hour race, probably 4, sensibly, 3 or 4. But, yeah. You know, if you ever needed a teammate. Patterdale Terrier and a Cocker Spaniel are very cute. Say, last 2-2 I was a Cocker. Right, here we go then. Singapore Grand Prix qualifying time then, chat. Oh, predictions! I haven't done predictions. You might get to watch... Oh, Chucky Cocker. They are cute. I will give them that. I saw one a couple of days ago when I was walking. Dog 212. Very cute indeed. Right. Oh, where am I going? Where will Matt qualify? Don't know why this is broken, but it is. No, I can't just predict that. Right, get your predictions in then, Twitch chat. Let me know where am I qualifying. Oh, Smurf man, that's a little bit alarming, but there we are. Right, yeah, get your predictions in then, chat. Where are we going to qualify for this one? Remember, if we take pole, I'm treating myself to the hobnob bar. That's locked in. But I might not get pole here. To be fair, actually, this is a really weak track, so... Congrats, mate. I would say we got a few guys that are learning it on sort of our team as such, so well worth it. Well worth it. Right, so let's go bish bash bosh. I've already got the setup on the car. Right, I'm going to try, first of all then, going on mediums. Because Q1, hopefully we've got the pace. John, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm not too bad. Hobnobs. And Albon's pace has fallen through the floor. We love that. Just put my life savings into the prediction. I hope you put it on pole. I hope it's all on pole. Right, so yeah, Q1 though, like we said, we'll go at mediums, and hopefully we'll just see Q2. At the moment, both Alphas, both Alpha Tauris, it's all the Alpha cars are looking pretty slow. But hopefully Albon isn't going to join them. Hopefully I'm not going to join them. We had a disaster last time round. Bit of a random thought. Opinions on Marmite. I know this is bizarre to say. I'm kind of ambivalent towards it, which I know no one can be. But would I have it? No. Someone put it on something, would it worry me? Also no. Which I know I've just broken the rules of Marmite with that statement, but there we are. For those of you that don't live in the UK and don't know what Marmite is, don't worry about it too much. Ooh, lucky not to get invalidated there. Oh, damn. Damn. So I allow myself the rewinds in free practice, but not in qualifying. So what I'm going to try and do is save the fuel, save the battery, and see if we can get another lap in. Yeah, I kind of realised there that I'm going to get hate from both sides about Marmite if I stand neutral. I mean, even with all that lifting, we're only a second off Bottas. I totally get why people don't like it as well. Yellow flag's out in Sector 3. It's a yellow car out in Sector 3 as well. What do we think, actually, of the Lamborghini up close? I quite like it. We should have enough fuel for another run as well, just to try and actually get this one done. So we need about 7 seconds. Oh, no. Somehow, again, didn't invalidate, but we are bottling this early on, chat. This is not a good sign. I'll balance out. I'm allergic to Marmite. What in Marmite are you allergic to, Smurf?
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
I would like as well on this game if, say, obviously I'm going on to a lap now, or I'm doing a lap. If you didn't have enough fuel to finish this lap, and like you tried to finish it, whether then the game would go, you've run out of fuel. You have to wait till the end of the session now to recover your car. Like, you shouldn't be able to run out of fuel on a lap, in my mind. Unless, obviously, it's like at the end of a session, because then who cares? So, we're 2/10 up then on Bottas at the moment. That corner as well is going to be horrible tonight. Just see how much more time we can find in that final sector. I just never know where to brake into there, but that time round I've done alright. Maybe a little bit early. Ow. Well, I said we needed 7 seconds. That's pretty much exactly what we're going to find.
The rain's a few lap outs
Ah,
yet, but it is
11th
coming,
out.
so
That's
be
alright.
careful.
That's alright. It's probably the yeast. Oh, have I died? Are we good? Sad scenes. What are we sad about? As the stream broke? When will a little 212 be going? Jesus Christ, what is going on tonight, chat? Okay, rain's on the way. That's alright then. Ah, fair enough, Smurf. Fair enough. Little 212 is years away, chat. Years away. Oh, don't say I'm out in Q1. Please don't say I'm out in Q1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it, man! That's not ideal. I mean, I don't think we would have improved anyway because the rain was settling in. That has very much put us on the back foot, though, ready for the Grand Prix. I have out-qualified the Alpha Tauri's this week, which, you know, swings and roundabouts. I mean, Albon's not got much pace here either, but we should have been a lot faster than that. We would have been a lot faster than that. But apparently, I have paid the price for my confidence going into qualifying, and we are lining up P18 on the grid here for the Singapore Grand Prix. I mean, what? 2/10 out from P10. It is, the margins are tight. That is such a stupid mistake, man. Such a stupid mistake. But it's fine, chat. It's fine. Means I don't get me hobnob bar, which is a shame. But we can still do this. I'm going to miss you, OT Flapjack. God, that looked good. Put it over there so I can't be tempted. Right. Nobody thought I'd bottle it. Chat, that is disgusting. Thank you, Sam, for doing the predictions. And let's do this thing then. Singapore Grand Prix. I can do one more upgrade, I think, beforehand. Oh, there we go. A little reduction there on the price. Can't do that one, but can do that one. So we've got 2 more upgrades that I can do at the moment. And then it's all just on Williams, hopefully building us a better factory, apparently. Max going into this, though, has an 80 or 79 point lead over Checo. I believe as well, mathematically, we might be out of the championship, or we're out of it by the end of tonight. Yeah, we could be knocked out of the championship here, I believe. Am I making pancakes tonight? No. I might have waffles in the morning, though. So I treated myself a couple of months ago to a waffle maker. If you win, you can have the treat. Is that what we're saying, is it, BZ? I like that. If I win this race, I can have me Hobnob bar as a celebration afterwards. That seems fair. Right. I'm now slightly nervous for this, I won't lie. 62 laps here is going to be sensibly close to an hour 40. So it is still a really long race. I did remember to open my windows before we got into this. Here we go then, chat. Singapore Grand Prix time.
Ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City
I like Singapore as a track, to be fair. It's not a bad little venue. I forgot about all the random liveries on the cars.
Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit.
But a new name today, their moving didn't go well. They crashed their high van into a tree. I hope it was their tree, Smurf, rather than yours.
That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. Before we begin,
yeah, it's a much better version.
Much
better version than Singapore.
An immense lap from Lewis
I'm still waiting for something to go wrong with it, though. Like at some point during this race. Hey, good on you, Michael. Good on you, sir. So, Merc front row, Ferrari second row, Red Bull third row. There we go, finally some diversity. But it is then just the McLarens and the Astons. The grid mixes up, so clearly it did rain in Q2 then, which is quite good. So I'm now quicker than a lot of cars ahead of me, which is great. I'm gonna do a stroll. I do hope not.
Just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
The goal is not to stroll it.
Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen? That was a great
It was a great win in the last race. Can they keep the momentum going this weekend? It's nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that we're hoping to carry into the race today. And they're starting P5 and P6. Gonna bin it on that 47 rather than running 8. Kingpin Crispin, if you get that bang on. Are you allowed to flashback if it goes wrong early? No, Smurf. This is a no flashback series. I still don't know what's going on with the steering wheel. I think they tried to like load the My Team one and the Williams one. Either way, I don't care for it. What is that? Okay, so we might be force stopping this apparently. I want to go like that, and then I want to go like that. Can I go like that? We'll go like that. I don't know. We're going to try that. It reckons that force stop is actually the way to go, though, which is pretty wild. So we go like that. It's 24, 23 laps on the mediums. I mean, it kind of depends on how far the softs